It all comes as we are learning more about that 21-year-old at the center of this investigation tonight.
We've learned he was a former student at UC Davis. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias joins us live now from campus.
And Roxanne, what are you hearing from students tonight?
Lauren, Chris, the word that I keep hearing over and over is scared. Now, earlier, just a little bit ago, we talked to a former classmate of Carlos Dominguez. He says he was surprised and scared when he learned that he had actually had class with this individual here on the UC Davis campus. Now, that student describes the 21-year-old suspect as any other student and says he hadn't noticed anything strange. Davis police say Dominguez was enrolled at UC Davis up until last week, and he lived in Davis for a couple of years. Police believe he was from the Oakland area before living here, but it's not yet clear. They say they found him with injuries on his hands and his wrists. They also found a large knife in his backpack. But they say he was compliant during the entire process when he was taken in and interviewed. They also don't believe he had any prior arrest. Now, earlier we spoke to UC Davis Chancellor Gary May about the suspect as well as his old classmate.
All we can share is the student was in his third year and was separated from the campus, from our system in April.
I would have never expected it to be a student, and it just scared me knowing that I was acquainted with this person, I've came across them, made me realize that someone could seem so normal, but things can change throughout their lives.
I think that's what's on everybody's mind right now. Now, students here and those that were friends to the victims that lost their lives too soon, they say they're happy to see the suspected killer off the streets, and now they're waiting for justice. Chris, Laura.
And Roxanne, these attacks started happening just 2 days after that suspect was forced to leave school for, quote, academic reasons. How did police describe the suspect's demeanor?
Chris, they say that during the interview process, he was reserved, but, quote, he spoke for a very long time. We were asking about a motive, but we are still waiting on an answer to that.
Meanwhile, we do know he is due in court on Monday. Our Roxanne Elias live in Davis for us tonight. Roxanne, thank you.